Hello everybody, in this video we're going to go over how to switch from one scene to the next. So in here I already have a couple elements already set up. You can use your own setup, whatever you want, but I have just a canvas with a background which is just this white background, got my title, my trivia game, and then start button and an about game button. And reason why I made the two buttons is because I'm just going to show you how to go to like the start game screen and how to go to about my game. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I save my scene. So go to scenes and save it in my scenes folder. And I'm going to call this title. And then now I'm going to go to new scene. And it's going to go blank here. I'm just going to go ahead and add a UI object. I'm going to call this background, but I'm just going to leave it white for now. All right, and then I'm just going to create a button. I'm going to call this back button because it's going to be my options. Let's make sure it's not in there. Let's see, move it out. There we go. And then move background above. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Button's too small, so let's enlarge it. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and go in here and just say go back. Go back. It's fine. Make it large enough for us to see. Perfect. And could just kind of put it up here. And then this is the about my game. You could put a text here that's about my game. So here, let me just do that real quick. Go text. Go about my game. Make it slightly larger. Let's go 36 font. Yes, something that would go here. All right, and we're gonna say about text. Let's just start naming things. That way we know what it all is. All right, so I'm gonna hit File, save this scene. I am going to call this scene about. Perfect. Now the next thing what we're going to do is create a script. And so see, we got our title. So what we're going to do is go click on about my game and it will go to this scene. If I hit back, it's going to go to title. And it's going to use the button click script that we worked on last time. So if you have that, you can just use parts of that. But I'm just going to quickly go in here and then go call this scene change. Now that you've clicked on here and opened it up, your file, you can see that it's blank when you start off with. You have your function start, function update. And what we're going to do is call the scene management reference guide. And in order for us to do that, we do import space Unity engine dot scene management. And then we could hit save. And this is something that if you look at the link, you'll go to the script reference API and notice that that's what you just have to do when you start calling more and more of the tools that Unity provides. All right, so now in the next part, we're going to just create a new function and we're going to call this about scene and hit save. Now the nice thing in here is what we're going to do is just go ahead and call SceneManager dot load scene. And then what we do is look at the name that we gave our scene and put it in here, but you got to put it in quotes. So we want it to go to the about scene. So then you could hit save, go here, and if you don't have any errors, you're good to go. Okay. Now we have this set up. We just need to attach it. So right now we're saying, hey, if I click on about call about scene, I want to go to the about one. So that applies to here when you're in the title screen. So I'm going to just open this up, go to about, go to my inspector. There we go. All right, let's add, and I need to add a script to this. So I'm just gonna put the script on my background for now. That way then I can call it from there. So I could just go here, click on my background, and then click here, go to scene change, and go to about scene. And we have that set. Now I'm gonna hit play, and let's see what happens. All right, click here. Oh, I got an error. It's weird. It says scene about couldn't be loaded because it has not been added to the build settings, or the asset bundle has not been loaded. Okay. And it tells you to go to File, Build Settings. Now this is very important, and you just got to remember to do this. For every scene you add, you cannot get it to connect or work in your game until you actually add it to your build settings. So if you go to File, Build Settings, you remember where we switched this to Android? You just want to make sure you have all your scenes in here. So if we add open scene, it'll add title. However, we need to add the about scene as well. So if we go here, go to scenes, we could just drag that over, and there we go. So now, if we close that out, hit play, and now we click on here, notice how we went to our next scene. Now obviously I don't have anything going on my back yet, so I can't call that yet. But now you've actually attached it to go to your scene. So let's quickly just attach back. So let's make sure we save that. Perfect, we have this right here. We're gonna use the same script. So I'm just gonna attach this. I'm gonna leave it in the background for now, that's fine. And we're just gonna say, hey, we need to go to the next one. Back to title. And let's just make sure, title with the capital T. I should probably just change that real quick. There we go. All right, so we're in here. So now we're just gonna make a function called title scene. Now you don't have to keep making new functions for this. This is just so you get used to organizing things, and then slowly you'll get more and more efficient on how to put it all together. But for now, we're just gonna do it this way, and hit save. Go here, click on your button, on click. Oh, whoops. Here, go to background, and then we're gonna go to scene change about, whoops, scene change, title scene. There we go. Now we'll hit play, test this out, go back, we're going back and forth. There we go. So I'm gonna hit save. So all in all, what we did was, instead of doing a debug where it just posts a message, we actually load a scene. Load it about scene. Right? So this is the key piece here, and making sure you import this and you're able to connect your levels. So as you progress, every time you need to go to the next level, you just need to make sure this is loaded on your script.